Hey guys, welcome to Midwest Gaming. Today we are diving into the fantasy football world. We're taking a look at top sleepers that we think can help you in your season. So we're going to start this off with Spencer Ware. He played in 11 games last year. He only had 72 attempts for 403 yards with 6 TDs, but he converted 5 of his 9 attempts inside the 10. Why is this important? Well, this year Jamal Charles will be turning 30 and is coming off another ACL injury, making it the second of his career. And the one, as we all know, the one undefeated force in the NFL is father time. Running backs start to decline at 30. And with Charles coming off another ACL injury, it's not out of the question to think the Chiefs will limit his carries. So expect Ware to see more action, especially near the goal line, and kind of be that change of pace back. Alright guys, next up we are moving on to Sterling Shepard. He's a rookie receiver for the New York Giants. Last season at Oklahoma he had 86 receptions for 1,288 yards and 11 touchdowns. Now I know that's in college, but at least that shows the production could be there, especially on a team like the Giants that love to throw the ball. While he's probably going to line up in the slot a lot, he could see passes head his way more often because teams are going to be more likely to key in on Odell Beckham and even Victor Cruz before him. So he'll gain a lot of favorable matchups when the Giants go 3 wide. And because there's really not a running game per se for the Giants, they tend to throw it a lot more. He could end up having a very nice year. Next, we are going to Colby Fleener. Well, this is his first year in the New Orleans offense. And how often do you really see teams have a good tight end? For the last couple of years, it's either been Gronk, Jimmy Graham, and Delaney Walker's had good years. So this could actually work out really well for Fleener. He's a big athletic tight end who Drew Brees loves to have big athletic tight ends. He loves to throw to him all throughout his career. He's had both Jimmy Graham and Antonio Gates, and they both had huge years while Drew Brees was the quarterback. And while Gronk's going to be the first tight end off the board, Colby, you'll at least be able to wait a little bit and still snag him and still feel good about having a high ceiling tight end in your starting lineup. All right, next up, guys, we got a wide receiver from the Cincinnati Bengals, Tyler Boyd. The Bengals have lost both Marvin Jones and Mohamed Sanu, so all those targets are going to have to go somewhere else. And while we can expect A.J. Green to see a little more action, teams are going to be keying in on him constantly. So the Bengals also have added Brandon LaFell, which means at worst, Boyd is going to be a slot receiver, which in this type of offense would work well for him. This offense, like I said before, has a true number one receiver, but also features two very good running backs in Jeremy Hill and Giovanni Bernard. So we could suspect that Boyd is going to see a lot of favorable matchups in the slot. Okay, guys, let's take a look at quarterback now. We have Tyrod Taylor from the Buffalo Bills. Last year, he posted a good fantasy stat line of 3,035 yards, 20 TDs, and 6 interceptions. So you know he's going to offer a high ceiling on a weekly basis. Now, this last year was his, I believe, first year as a true starter. All the years before that, he was a backup in Baltimore. So this is really a small sample size that we're seeing from Tyrod Taylor. I still think he could have a breakout year. The fact that he has a true number one receiver to throw to is huge. Add in the ability to run. On a weekly basis, you can have a starting quarterback with a high ceiling that you can draft in later rounds. And next up, we got Paxton Lynch. So we all know Paxton Lynch is a rookie quarterback for the Denver Broncos. He currently sits, I think, second in the depth chart, but really he's third. He's behind Trevor Siemian and Mark Butt Fumble Sanchez. So you know there's no way that he is going to not start at some point in time this season. You will see him as the starting quarterback. And with wide receivers like Demaryius Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders, he could put up really good numbers. He does have a good running back in C.J. Anderson that could take a little bit of heat off of him. It's just a matter of when he actually gets into the starting job and when the game finally slows down enough. Okay, guys, that was our top fantasy sleepers for this year's football season. We're going to be doing more of these videos. We'll have another one out right before week 1 saying who we like as starting matchups, who's got a good matchup, who doesn't. So just leave us a comment below. Let us know what you guys like, and we'll see you guys back right around week 1.